stuck in the moment. This feeling's got us flying so high. Nobody really knows where they're going, but as long as we are here, we are right. Free from all the pain, from all the sorrow, free from all the rain, 'cause there will be tomorrow. Nobody really knows where we're going, but as long as we're here, we gon' be loving this moment. Everybody's stuck in the moment. This feeling's got us flying so high. Nobody really knows where they're going, but as long as we are here, we are right. Free from all the pain, from all the sorrow, free from all the rain, 'cause there will be tomorrow. Nobody really knows where we're going, but as long as we're here, we're gonna be loving this moment.
Hey, chat. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody's day is going well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Whatever time it may be for you. Time? Whatever time it may be for you. Hope it's a good one. I'm just getting started this morning, chat. My lavender doesn't know it's winter or about to be winter. I planted some six lavender bushes in the spring this year, and in the last month, they've just started exploding again. Like after summer was ended, and it's just like they don't understand that the frost is going to be not frost. So I live in the Arizona desert, right? So we have a very loose definition of winter compared to the rest of the world, right? We basically call it winter when things stop melting, falls below 100 degrees Fahrenheit. It's like, I don't know, 41 Celsius for non-freedom units, friends. Don't quote me on that. I might be wrong. It's somewhere in the 40s or thereabouts. But yeah, no, they just out of nowhere they're blooming. Like they've grown like several inches in the last month, and they're starting to put out flowers. And so I'm curious to see what's going to happen to them. I wonder if maybe part of it is just because I gave them more plant food just at the end of summer. Maybe that's what they're triggering off of. No, I'm gonna be honest, chat. I'm still a novice to plants. I did not have a green thumb. In fact, I'm not sure I could say I have one yet, but I'm working on it, and we'll get there slowly. So we're learning. You can join me on this journey together. All right. Well, where we left off in the game, chat. Make sure we're getting the game. Let's switch our audio over. I see the game. I see me. I hear me. Hello, me. Looks good. I was thinking a bit about the gameplay this morning, chat, and I was thinking particularly about that boss fight that we had in the desert area. Like it was like a centaur kind of. There were a bunch of hyenas in the arena, and I think that boss fight is pretty freaking awesome. I don't know why it stands out so much to me compared to other historical boss fights. So what I'm talking about specifically is the arena. The arena was really interesting and compelling because, one, it told a story. Right, like the hyenas on the lower ground, is they're collecting to watch, presumably their leader orate or give them inspiration, and then there's a bunch spear throwers and archers on the cliff, and they presumably are probably like cavalry or higher echelons, which would make sense why their status would have them on high ground, especially given that they're ranged, but the encounter itself let you kind of choose which of these evils you wanted to face, or as we discovered when I was fighting, there's this little space in the high ground where really the hyenas didn't seem to be interested in me, and they couldn't hit me with the spears from the cliff face. But just that little addition of the dynamic arena let me choose exactly how I wanted to engage that fight. And realistically, I think probably from certain build perspectives, it could be a massive difference. Maybe some build needs to be ramping off trash, in which case there's the lower ground where you're going to have apparently infinite amounts of just trash hyenas that or if your build's very, very mobile, maybe you don't care as much about the spear throwers. It's a little thing. It's not a little thing, actually. I think it's a big thing. But I just love the depth that they brought into these boss fights. And I think that's one small example of a much larger, probably, design philosophy that I'm hoping to see reflected throughout the game. And so far it has been, and I'm just super stoked. Can't say enough good things about this game right now. All right, but that's enough rambling for now, chat. Let's just a small little ramble though. I love that we've changed our background, the login background. Act 1 to Act 2. Now we're in the desert. It's just a nice little touch, you know. Adds that little bit of consistency and immersion. All right, we're back on our slave caravan. For anybody who didn't know, not all peoples are heroes. In fact, maybe there are no heroes in this world. This tribe decides to use prison labor, I presume, to move them around the desert. Because they got places to be, but God hope they're going to carry themselves there. Where did we leave off? We were exploring the mine. I believe we just made the checkpoint there. After clearing through the quarry. And I do remember the quarry, I feel like, yeah, we never got the Stinker's tools. We opened a chest that we kind of thought should have. It felt like it should have an item, but it didn't have anything in it. It was right next to a checkpoint and everything. It kind of looked like, I don't know. It looked like maybe there was a bug there. We'll go back and check later. But for now, I think I'm just going to continue with the mine. Check my inventory first. It's a mess. Let's clean up our inventory first. We got to do our chores, chat. Got to do our chores. Where's the here?
Hello.
All right, what we got? Oh wait, I forgot that. Where's Mr. Hooded One? Hooded One? Wait. That'll help. There you are. You blend in, sir. How shady here to stand in the corner. Thank you.
Move swiftly.
Hello.
All right. Don't care about staves or wands. Energy shield gloves. No, thank you. So all this is just money. Oh, I wasn't thinking. Do I want shards for any of this, chat? Shards are actually probably pretty useful, I would imagine. In fact, I know. Let's look really quick. What's our stat? What are our defensive stats actually? I've just kind of been presuming I'm evasion, but I haven't actually done the diligence check. So right now my evasion's 385, and we're going to over 50% chance to dodge. That's pretty good. I don't know for sure that the evasion formula works the same as in the predecessor. I'm just going to operate on the presumption that, wait, does it? Structure, exact chance of success also depends on the accuracy. Okay, so it doesn't. What I'm talking about, Chad, is specifically evasion in Path of Exile 1 has a built-in mechanic to prevent you from having lucky streaks or unlucky streaks. It starts with a bias, and then the formula basically just continually sums to whatever it picked as the starting value, and whenever it crosses the threshold of a hit, it counts as a hit and deducts the total that the hit was valued at. I know I'm not explaining it perfectly right now. It's early, and I don't want to get too deep into it. The point is just, I'm going to just presume this works the same. It might not work the same, But I'm not interested in going that deep into the mechanics just yet. Like the enemies and stuff that we're fighting are not warranting of that level of thoughtfulness, I guess, at the moment. I don't know. We're having a good time. Not having any trouble. Let's just keep doing it. But I do want to understand where I'm at. And so armor is 102, and it's supposed to be reducing physical damage 20%. I'm not blocking anything. Still can't remember to use my banner for the life of me. We're going to try to get better about that. Life's doing okay. So I'm still feeling good about evasion. You have that little bit of armor. And I'm probably open to being armor evasion hybrid, especially considering that the tree is, I think, it's incentivizing me to freely use both. I don't know. I haven't examined the entire tree, obviously. Again, we'll do that later. Because I get the feeling that respecking is not a problem, right?
What have you learned?
Let's try something else.
267 gold. Assuming that's stack or escalating value, even still, it seems reasonable. Let's finish what we're doing, chat.
Speak up.
All that was to decide that I definitely don't want probably to put armor gloves on at this point, so I'm not rolling those at all. Lunar amulet. I do remember finding that at the end. We didn't look yet. If I probably will roll this. 28 energy shield. Essentially 28 life. If I could get life on it also, that'd be pretty big. Armor. We just talked about armor now. Might want to roll that still. Face mask of the starfish. Life and regen. Those are both nice stats. Evasion and energy shields also a pretty good combination. So my intelligence is obviously a problem here. Not mine. The characters. The character's intelligence. Do I want... Is it worth... I don't know that's worth. I'm just going to set it aside for now. I'm not going to worry about rolling this down. Although we'll take a shard for this guy. And we decided we want to hold on to you for a minute.
I will tell your tale.
Stash. Stash. There. Let's just go ahead. Should we just use the stone, chat? Like, I feel like I should be getting a new weapon soon. Or I feel like I really want a new weapon soon. Maybe I'm willing just to hang on to these for a little bit. I feel like I'm probably going to find a new weapon soon. No good reason for that. Ooh, I didn't notice we got an armor scrap. In that case, I think I like this chest enough. Slam that down. +4 evasion. Easy clap. We're gonna hoard this. Let's go ahead and roll that amulet. See what we get. Regen. Armor. Well, we're not doing much with armor, chat. Right now, we just declined to wear more. We have a visitor chat. I don't. Let me see if. Yeah, she's visible in the cam right now. Say hi, Sophia. Say good morning. What were the rest of my... I lost my thoughts, chat. We were looking at the amulet. We put it away because we don't want it. We used armor scrap here. Oh! Feel dumb, chat. I missed these had a slot. Oh, what do I want? Fire and coal are okay. We have no lightning resistance right now. I think I'd like to fix that. I would like some. I think I have. Yes. A little bit of lightning resistance. Alright, anything else that we want to... We don't have any unspent skill points. Although we're going to get one very soon. Where do we want to put that when we get it? If I know where I'm going to put it, I'm a lot better about using it when I get it immediately. Otherwise, I just have this nasty habit of just setting it aside for like a little while. And discovering, oh yeah, I have skill points. Shoot. I should use those. What do we got here? This is just melee. Don't care. Can get some more defense. I think I'm going to want this entire... do I want this entire node? Entire cluster? Maybe. I think I do. But, also defense. And I like this. I like that it's incentivizing me to dodge roll because I like the dodge roll. So we can just get 15 and then... So 40% evasion from these two, plus the 25% bonus. I think that seems fine. I wish I understood my accuracy. If somebody comes into chat and knows where I can see my accuracy statistics, do please give me a shout. Because I have not been able to find them in the stats pages. Maybe I'm blind. Wouldn't be the first time. Alright. We're going to go here. And then that's all we got. Our inventory is clear. Good enough. Good enough. Alright. You ready? You're going to be a good girl. You're going to sit down. Just do some lap time. Yeah. Sometimes we sit very calm and still and just hang and game with that. And sometimes we decide to be needy. Yeah, don't we? And it's going to be interesting for me to figure out how to manage that while streaming. Obviously, when I'm gaming, I just pause, right? But you might have to take a back seat sometimes, baby girl. Oops. That's not my D key.
Not today.
Oh, come on. This one. There's the level, chat. Get that electric shit away from me.
Need more mana.
Yeah, I know you need more mana.
Not yet.
on, move, move. This guy's aura is really pissing me off. Stay there.
Another notch on me helmet.
What an asshole. Pelt mantle we don't care about. Oh, it's blue. Maybe we'll turn it into a fragment. We have the waypoint already. That's where we came from, the quarry. What's this glowing up here? Always love it when the game developers use lighting to clue you into maybe important features. Well, that just seems to be just light.
Close and personal.
Looks cool though. Got a sunbeam coming in through the sky here. You can get the little particle effects. I want to make sure there's something down here before I walk away. I have a feeling this is the bottom, the end of the corner of the map. And I was right. Ain't nothing down here, chat. Oh, this is non-traversable? On the map, it actually shows it too. Just very... that reminds me, actually. Let me adjust the transparency on my map. I do find the map does sometimes, I think I talked about this already, gets in the way. Every once in a while you'll miss action because it's been obscured, obfuscated. But I was watching back my own stream and I didn't like how hard it was to see the action underneath that map. So hopefully this makes it a little bit better. I'm going to keep an eye on it though. Either way, I want to get better about actively managing it. It's just one more thing to keep constantly aware of. Actually, I forgot about this new gun. Let's try out our new skill again. Oh, yeah. Enjoy the ice. Yeah, I definitely want to find a weapon upgrade in here, chat. I'm feeling like my damage is starting to fall off a bit.
Not yet.
Grenades are still doing work, though. You get a grenade, and you get a grenade, and you get a grenade. Everybody gets a grenade.
Need a sec.
Oprah of grenades, chat. Uh-oh, this is bad. Move. Move. Thank you. I talked about it a little bit yesterday. The importance, I think, of the collision boxes being what they are with the monsters. And that I think it's important for the gameplay to be what it's trying to be, if that makes sense. I think that's where a lot of the challenge is going to come from, and I definitely still feel that. It also...
Who's next?
Gives a no small portion of strategic implications to the gameplay. Sometimes I found myself trying to focus down a weak enemy that I know I can clear space to path through so that I don't get trapped in a corner. And that's probably less of a concern for a melee build. Or, so it's fascinating that different types of builds will probably, I mean, I guess they always have had different concerns, right? That's kind of the point. It's not insightful, but,
Eat this!
shoot. If there's something here, I have to backtrack for it.
Not yet.
Try using our flame machine gun again, chat. Makes our grenade stronger. And we do like the grenade. I'm pretty sure this is the way forward. Just by hunch. Which means that if there's something special, I'm getting further away from.
Need more time.
I thought those were my grenades for a second. You don't get to have grenades. Only I get the grenades. What? Somebody didn't pass in the memo, chat. Grenades are my thing. So there is nothing significant in this area as far as all side quests. But I will go check. I guess this is only a couple slots. Oh? Armor evasion hybrid. Might actually care. Yeah, these guys are getting a little bit more tanky. I want a better weapon. Do I want a better weapon enough to go check town? Oh? I'm guessing this path here circles around.
Need a sec. Vile creature!
Vile creature indeed. You tell him, mercenary. Okay, that's actually awesome. I didn't realize
Need more
that.
time.
And maybe I'm wrong about what just happened because they're all still chilling. I felt like I actually just pinned the lot of them by pinning the first in the row, in the line. Like I locked everybody up by pinning down the first Forsaken Miner. And if that is true, that's awesome. Which, I mean, it makes sense why it should be, right? They have collision, they have hit boxes, collision detection. It just gives you a little bit something more to think about. $63 gold, nice. Oh, written checkpoints though. Actually, I wonder if these connect. Thought I got that one. New amulet. Nope. Do these connect?
Back down or die.
What is going on here with their backs? Like some kind of, is it like blood trail? I mean, are they like tentacles? I love that there are so many different models though. It looks like there's a couple for most enemy types. Maybe that was always true. Maybe that was also true in Path of Exile Legacy. And if that is the case, then it's actually quite a profound statement. How good a job they've done with the visual clarity in this one that I can tell now. It's like I feel like they were all mostly the same model before.
Ice shot.
Yes, it is. I don't know why the Mercenary just kind of made me think of, what is it? One of those shows where they always announce the names of their attack before they make it, right? I think it's like an anime. I think One Piece does that. Super Omega Punch! Ice Shot! That's what I thought of him. He said that. Ice Shot! Do that not? It's a strong vase. Nice. Nice effect.
Sand
Oh.
and steel, fire and iron, flesh and bone. What is the difference? Face of Faradun, mind of a traitor, serpent's tongue, scorpion stinger. Either way, now you pay with your life. Sand and steel.
I'm gonna actually set a stream marker there, chat, just because I'm curious to know. I won't come back and check. I'm curious to know how well this voice is coming through.
Serpent's tongue, scorpion stinger. Either way,
It's cool though.
now you pay with your life.
Now you pay with your lives. Well, I mean, so we're back to the same problem before. Is there anything down here? Is it worth going here? I don't know. Let's just do whatever our checkpoint happens.
Scorpion stinger.
Either way.
Now you pay with your life.
Munitions bunker where terror and fire met.
She's insane. Insane? Perhaps that is true.
Oh, I definitely think it's true.
Burn! Burn! Here it
Ow.
comes! Boom! Breathe it in!
That's not what I want.
For the king!
Wait, so does the red ice appear? Does it mean they're resistant? I need to learn this.
Boom! Burn, oppressor!
Ow. Okay, I needed to stop shooting and run.
This! Burn! Burn! Slow down! Breathe it in!
I don't want to slow down. I definitely don't want to breathe it in.
Run!
Die! Die!
Grenades! Grenades!
Need more
Grenades. I love how this doesn't, like, it feels like she's losing it, like she's just flailing and attacking with reckless abandon. Oh, ow, ow. Love it.
Deep breath! Burn! Burn! Burn!
Please.
Hold this!
Hold this. Nice. I wish my character would say that. Hold this. And he tosses out my Oprah grenades. Here, you get one. Hold this. You get one.
Load!
She has more than me, though.
Watch out!
For the Faradun! Need a sec.
Fa! Boo! She ugly, chat. I wonder if the lore is that it looks like maybe she has a virtue gem shoved in her eye. Oh, sick! It's got like what is it? I got some kind of prosthesis, but it's like glowing hot here. It's awesome.
Sand and steel, fire and iron.
Flesh and bone.
What is the difference?
Face of Faradun.
Mind of a traitor. Serpent's tongue.
Scorpion stinger.
Either way.
Now you pay with your life.
Sand and steel, fire and iron.
Flesh and bone.
Insane!
Oh, she didn't say
is
that though.
true!
She didn't say her part this time.
Breathe it in. Close and personal. Die! Die! Die!
the collision detection on that attack felt very good.
Burn!
Like, it looked like I missed, and it didn't miss. It won't just.
Deep breath! Hold this!
Fire.
Burn! Oppressors!
She's coming.
For the king!
For the king.
Stand still!
Pin. Grenades. Okay, it doesn't help the pin if she doesn't want to walk.
Burn! 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 Burn!
Glad I have some fire res.
Die! 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 Not today! Burn! 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 Breathe it in! Slow down!
Run.
Maybe I would start that. Maybe. Maybe he's speaking too soon? Come on. Just die. You're done.
Quickly, break the lock.
She did not have a good time with that. Quickly, break the lock. Thank you. I guess you don't thank me till I free you, but like, I don't know.
Please get me out of here.
Well, at least you said please. She said please, chat. How much space do I have?
Winds praise you.
Hi, Risu. Okay. Winds praise you. I'll take that as gratitude.
1,000 praises, my friend. I thought
Thank
I would
you.
die here. Please take me back to your caravan, and I will tell you anything you want to know.
Why don't you just tell me right now?
I should charge for this.
I mean, he's a mercenary, right? I presume he does charge for this? That's his career? Right? Chat? Mercenaries get paid.
Eat this!
Vagabond armor. Armor evasion.
Not yet!
We have Grand Light. Oh, I thought I killed them. Gonna be honest.
No room.
No room. I don't want it, but I have no use for you. Or you. Must just spam click those. All right, we're gonna finish clearing this area, chat, and then I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break probably before we continue on with the next area in the act. I presume that we finished. This is probably the only. That was saving that lady was the only objective we probably had. Armor evasion. Interested in the hybrids. Boom. Very satisfying.
Nice shot.
Plague nymph, huh? Anything in the chest? 70 gold. Plus 70 gold. Easy job. Ooh, new rune. Leech of mana as mana. Shit. That's what I had there for a second. I mean, it still might be very useful. Makes sense that the Mind Rune, though, would leech mana. Oh, that's a grenade. Let's not stand on that. I have grenades. You want my grenades?
Not yet.
I share. Just freeze with it, guys. Die.
One down. Who's next?
Oh, look at this. Rares. Let's just make some space really quick. I do care about these hybrids right now. I don't know if they're the best base types, but I'm probably just going to roll them just because. I want these rares, though, if I can take them, because they'll give me regal shards. No movement speed on these. We're leaving this zone soon, chat. I think we're just exploring this level of place and then going back down, so getting prepared for our vendor run. Ooh, it's effort run.
Me pockets are full.
Okay. I didn't realize that was a 6. It's a +1 level, chat, level 6 gem. Let's keep on keeping on. It's our job to find a grenade for every single person. All these mobs get chats. Get grenades, chat. Talking probably sometimes. Especially when you're doing something else. I keep dodge rolling before I finish the reload. And it is actually becoming pretty substantial in my missed DPS. That was pretty bad.
Out of mana.
That was pretty close, chat. But we didn't panic.
One down. Who's next? Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Yeah, it's Balin. Is this just... Nope. Let's just take this one instead then. Regal Shard. Want that. Want it more than I want. These tempered mitts. Are we... I don't know that I need to go check the rest of this. I think we finished this area realistically, chat. Let's just port it back. Maybe I'll regret that. And I think we got 95% of this area even fully cleared, so... Alright. Like I said, chat, I'm going to take a few minutes. It's still morning time. Still gotta make sure we caffeinate and begin the day right. Alright, I am actually... What I'm going to try to do, chat, is I'm going to try to remember to put the music on. When I go AFK. One, hopefully it's maybe a little bit more interesting, better experience for you guys. But also, two, I'm hoping that hearing the music is going to remind me that I'm not on gameplay. Since there's no one in chat to tell me I'm missing it just yet. So, we're going to get there. All right, chat. I'm going to be back very soon. Well, 5 minutes or so. See you in a bit. And we're back, chat. I like this song. But it does remind me that I'm not really supposed to be listening to it right now. What I'm supposed to be doing. Some gameplay. Doing it, chat! We're doing it. All right, let's get to it. Where'd we leave off? We just finished the mine, right? That means somebody's got to be a quest giver. There's also, we picked a bunch of loot, though, that we wanted to look through. Let's go use our free identification.
Greetings.
Thank you, sir. You are a gentleman and a scholar.
Young one.
I know I had some rares that I don't think I'm gonna want. Crit chance, mana. Yeah, I mean, Regal Shard seems great. Yes. Evasion. Not worth for me. You know, it'd be nice if I could see how much she would give me in gold for this in this view. So I didn't have to, like, actually go check to see how I feel about, you know, getting the shard for the inside of the gold. But, I'm not gonna sweat it at this moment. Physical damage, attack speed. You know, that wouldn't be the worst staff for somebody. Or mace, I guess. In early game, that is. I'm actually kind of curious. Maybe that sells for a lot. Let's check real quick. I'm less interested in the transmutation shards than the regal ones. Much more interested in the transmutation or regal shards. They are better. 211? Yeah, that's worth. And 44 probably doesn't matter. I do want to roll this, see if we get lucky. Might as well roll these. Level 16 tells me that they're... Since they require level 16, I'm just going to presume that they're a higher level base type. I'm pretty sure they are, because I haven't seen this Vagabond armor before. Or these layered gauntlets. Don't care about that. You were no good. We're going to hold on to. Cool.
Do not wander.
Stash. Let's just stash this for the moment, and I wanted to see if we can get lucky on these guys. Thorn sucks. Life hit per attack. I'm just gonna trash that, but I will see what happens when I cold. 3 to 8 cold is not nothing. It is more, but we get less life. Oh, yes, per killed. I'm sorry. So this is per enemy killed. This is per enemy hit with attacks. I prefer enemy hit with attacks, generally speaking, especially if I'm using the machine gun. Yeah. Seems good. A little bit more damage. Small upgrade.
Speak up.
All right. Wait, was there? What was on that sapphire ring again? Accuracy. 11. The lowest possible roll on the T1. Okay, so yeah, looking at these numbers, if I'm not crazy, the tiers were kind of like golf in Path of Exile Legacy, insofar as, right, like the lower the tier value number, the better the quality, like the better the value of the tier was. So tier 1 was the best, and tier 2 was the second best. I typically think there was actually tier 0, but I don't remember how you could. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, chat. Looks like they swapped it, because I very much doubt that 11 to 32 accuracy is like the top of the range, right? So, and plus this 4 to 6 seems higher than some of the other values that I have been getting, T4. So it looks like they're actually increasing in their escalation, which, just speaking purely from like a computer software engineering perspective, is just a more sensible way to approach it, I think, because so the problem you have with trying to make tier 1 the best is it really kind of limits what you can do after you've set tier 1, right? Like, you can make a tier 0, and I think they actually may have done that for some items. But, I mean, you don't really want to run negatives, right? Like, so then you have to just invent a new type or something, a new category. Whereas, like, you know, if you're just increasing, like, they can always come in later. Say, like, T8 is the max right now. Well, 3 years from now, they decide they want to make a balanced adjustment, make a T9. A year later, T10. This makes more sense. And it do be more intuitive with the way people traditionally value numbers. So there's that too. Sorry, chat. I lost my train of thought. Or rather, I completed that one, and I don't remember what I was doing before it. So let's see if we can get a upgrade for a weapon. Do you sell? No.
Do not wander.
Do you sell things?
Who goes there? By the sound of your voice, you cannot be Maraketh.
She's blind.
You may trade with me, for trade is the lifeblood of survival in the desert, but expect no kindness. Does the scorpion sting carry less poison at night? In the hopes of taking on fighting duty again, I am still practicing the art of the sword. Red-eyed Nasima, she of the second sight, proved that However, there is still honor in serving the role of tradesmith and weapon master. I served as a Dekara for as long as I was able, and I intend to fulfill this duty with just as much dedication.
I think the dialogue was a little too quiet. Just max it. Obviously, if we need to go any higher than that, we have to start playing with other values, but let's see what that...
Publicly, I will decry them as loudly as anyone else. Privately, I understand. I do not condone their actions, but I have suffered some small portion of what they must feel their entire lives. To be honest, I expected them to turn on us eventually. This defector, Risu, will never be accepted by the Adura. You may trust her, and she may provide information about the enemy's intentions, but remember, she is a traitor to her people. We deal with our own traitors using excessive means. She is not one of us, so we do not consider it our duty to punish her, but neither will we protect her when the time comes. Zarka holds all the wisdom and knowledge of the Adura, and the stories of many other Akaras as well. Our traditions help us survive as these lands turn to dust over generations, and in many ways, that lush beauty still exists for us through her words. Especially now the gods have returned to Rayclast, we know that our beliefs have power. Perhaps we can bring back those verdant forests and gleaming rivers, if only we have enough faith in a leader strong enough to make it real. I remember her face from before the battle where I lost my sight. She is quite beautiful, and she has strength and cunning to match. I can think of no better leader for us. We, Adora, have put all our faith in Asala, and though we do not number enough to spark divinity in her, we still thrived under her leadership. Browse as long as you like.
10 to 30. Damage, 3 life per enemy hit, and accuracy. No elemental damage on it, chat. Shoot slower. Nope, not better. Oh, what's this? I almost didn't look at it because it looks all different. I mean, obviously it looks like a crossbow. It just, I don't know, it has like a chest plate feel. Given it, whatever. 7 to 30. Loads an additional bolt. That could be pretty big, chat. That could be pretty big. Not for rapid shot, but for like high velocity. 7 to 30, 1.6 attacks per second. Reload times 1.1. So it reloads slow. Wait. That's the number of seconds it takes to reload, right? So the reload's slower, but you get an extra round out of it. Let's see what we roll on it, I guess. I don't think I want this as it is. Wait, how much was this? 633? That's fine. I don't think I want it as it is.
I hope it pleases.
Oh, there's another one. Just worse though. Not. Okay, this is strictly speaking better than this one, right? Same damage, same speed, everything. This one has +6 strength. This one doesn't. But that's actually not true because this one has an occupied slot of its mods, right? At 6% strength or +6. T1 suffix. Don't want it. Don't want that T1 suffix. That one's just strictly worse.
Take care.
Just checking what I got. Okay, cool. Let's just magic it. I mean, it's better than 5 or 6, but it's still not what I'm wanting right now. Give me something good. I mean... It loads so much slower, though. And does do less damage. No, we'll just set it aside for now. I don't know. Maybe I'll change it, try it later, but I don't think I want it. I will keep looking. This is not the one we have been looking for, chat. Alright, so we finished this one, looks like. Time to go. Oh, we never... I wish I knew what the Tinker's Tools... Like, if what the reward was from this. I will actually go look real quick and see if I can find them. I don't know. So the only reason this feels bad, chat, is because there's a part of me that wonders if it's just a bug, right? Like that quest glitched. Because I haven't looked. Like I said, I've been mostly going through pretty blind on this playthrough. I don't want to know too many secrets before I get to them, and so that just means generally avoiding a lot of things. So I haven't checked, but we're just going to do a quick pass through and see if we can't find it. Huh? I would like those secret schools. How did that affect our chance to evade? Went up a bit.
Need a sec. Not today.
Oh my goodness.
All in a day's work.
Well, at least we got a regal shard out of it. If we manage not to burn to death. Huh. I hadn't noticed before that, so that blood effect that was around the edge of the screen, the vignette, as it were, I guess, seems to be applied when you reach a certain threshold. Useful. Oh, that was just being applied whenever I took damage. Unless I had a degen on me and I was taking damage. I didn't know it. Since researching this area, obviously for specific, I don't want any map unexplored.
Not yet.
So I'm checking to make sure I haven't. Come on now.
Back, beast.
Wish that crossbow had been better. I love these guys with their heavy wheel weapons. I think these are wheels, right? They look like wheels. Like, I wonder if this is the only zone where these guys exist, or the only zone where they have those as weapons. Like, if the same enemy type exists everywhere, but they don't use the same weapon, that'd be really cool. Or if they may have just placed these wheels in any zone that has these guys as a also alternative symbol. You know, I haven't thought through recently, actually. Maybe it's time to reassess how our supports are laid out. I was kind of in coasting, to be honest. I think this is the place where we thought it was last time, chat. Nope. Either this is not it, or... It is still bugged.
Need more time. Another notch on me helmet.
I doubt this is going to be in use, but I'll just roll it for fun. Armor and strengthening.
Eat this!
Boom. Trying to get a little bit better chat about comboing my skills. So for those who don't know, right now my permafrost bolts, or rather my fragmentation rounds, which is on actually my left, or right mouse button, gives extra damage from immobilized enemies, which includes frozen ones, so freezing them is good for that reason. And pinned ones, which I do have some pinning attacks on my crossbow. The armor piercing ones, these guys, the Machane gun, the original Machane gun, will break the armor. You can see that it broke right there under the status icon. Drops on the health bar. And when broken, the high velocity round consumes the broken state to do extra damage. It's not the most relevant thing, you know, in the world for trash, but you practice like you play, right?
Weak animal!
Ooh, that's a big wheel. Checkpoint. Is this the zone exit? I'm only gonna clear this zone one more time. And then presume that the quest is bugged if I can't find it in here. Until I have some reason to leave, otherwise I don't obviously want to clear the zone. I do love some gold. It's always good just to get a little bit of loot. A little extra experience, I guess.
Our people have lived in the shadows of the dunes for too long. Countless generations.
Oh, I thought he was going to keep...
Our people.
Sometimes they talk and sometimes they keep talking and sometimes they don't.
Too long. Countless generations have been forgotten. Will be forgotten. We are not Faradin. We are Marraketh. And if we work together, if we unite, then they will be forced to acknowledge us. We must show them that casting us off is a mistake. We must show them our strength. Perhaps we can one day rebuild Keth itself. For all those who live in the plains of Vastiri.
So I'm not certain, but I think the Fardoon is a secondary peoples, probably who broke off of the Marikath, but they consider themselves to be one of the same peoples. The Marikath clearly, I think, see them as not.
Fire in the hole!
I'm guessing the traitor we saved from the mine or whatever is of these. I don't know their name. Are you already doing or something? I don't know. These non-Marikaths. And that's why that NPC had made some of those comments about not being one of their people, and they had to, she would be punished. She would have been made to drag the toboggan from hell. I'm trying to pay attention to the lore of the Sun Chat, and it feels like they've made it a lot easier to do. It's not that I didn't care or want to understand the lore of Path of Exile 1, and thank you, Kit and Cat Noodle, for helping me understand all that I did. But it was a little hard sometimes. No, you don't throw grenades. I throw grenades. You got me. I think it's awesome. I think he slammed that as an attack and he couldn't pick it back up. Grenade for you, and a grenade for you, and a grenade for you. Everybody gets a grenade.
Need more time.
Hell. Think how terrified you would be, chat, if you saw one of those mosquitoes in real life. I generally like to think I keep my cool, but I would probably lose my shit if I saw one of those things just flying around my head. And I have a problem with bugs in general, except for cockroaches. They're too damn fast. Bothers me. But yeah, I would probably lose my shit if these things actually existed. How close are we to the edge of this? Oh, got another chest. 58 gold. Easy clap. Maybe it's better.
Dodge this!
Level 5. Oh, everybody's coming to say hi. Grand Mana Flask. What do we got right now? Grand. So maybe this is better. Let's go roll them.
Need a sec.
Shoot! I was holding down the fire button. He didn't want to be firing, it seemed. I'm not sure why. Maybe it was just empty. And felt like a longer period of time than it was. It felt like an eternity, I tell you that much.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Oh, what do you have in your head? What is this? Like, are they vines or something? Wait, hold on. Some kind of tentacles or something. They kind of remind me of like the umbilical cords from the enemies in Death Stranding, you know? Just like kind of like they're going up into the ether or whatever. Is this guy's scythe on his head? Wait, are they all? My bad. I thought those were weapons. That's just them. Those are just like weird extraneous limbs that happen to be shaped like tools of destruction and death. These guys also can't swing for shit.
Not yet.
Awesome though. Love it. Don't care about under shield. Don't care about shields in general at the moment. I did want to see if this was any good. It's not. Don't care about those either.
Firing now!
I don't know if that came through on the mic. I have a cat crying at me in my feet. Sophia, baby, we did lap time recently. You're gonna have to go take a nap. Still looking for that trinket. More and more time passes, the less and less likely I think it is here. What's going on back here? Are you trapped? Maybe they're supposed to be able to fit through here. This hardly seems fair. If they drop something, I'm not sure I could pick it up.
This'll get
Yeah,
him!
that's not worth it.
Not yet!
No! My grenades. You don't get to use these. What's that? Armor, yes? Should remember that. I think all the males are armor, ES. Tools? No tools? No tools, chat. Oh, there's something over here, though. Well, not something. There's unrevealed map here. We are going to reveal every inch of this map so we can feel confident in the fact that we did not miss the quest item and that it just isn't here. Early access and all that, you know? Yeah, I'm not sure how I'd feel about a slower reload, to be honest. Reload is, and it makes sense that it should be one of the most painful parts about playing as a mercenary, it feels.
Need more time.
So getting a weapon that's not as good for reloading. I think at the very least you have to have a strategy for it. You have to know what you're doing. You have to like know why you want the extra bolt and the slower reload. Because at least my presumption, chat, and maybe I'm wrong, and I'll eat these words later.
Yes, in shot.
I'm presuming that that extra bolt would make this armor-piercing rounds into a 14 magazine, and this load rapid shot into a 51. So like those aren't really helpful too much, right? I don't know if it gives me an extra grenade. That actually might be big if it did, but it would probably give me 2 high-velocity rounds, 2 permafrost rounds, and a 3rd fragmentation round, which I would love. I really, really would. But that reload does seem a little scary. We could math it out. Figure out how many fewer rounds we expect to be getting because of the reload time, and then, you know, compare that with how many rounds we expect to be shooting with the extra bolt. But like I was talking about at the beginning of chat, like I do not care that much yet. We do not need to min-max, so we're not going to min-max just yet. I'll min-max when the game gives me an incentive for min-maxing. Right now I'm just having fun blowing these guys up with my grenades. Grenades for you, sir. And you.
Need more time.
Come on, follow me into my grenades. Dumbasses.
Eat
Oh,
this.
more tentacle peoples. Get
Need
their
more time.
bone sides. Sick models. Love it. There's our next zone. If we were to continue, we are not. We don't want to go to the next zone, chat. We want the Tinker's tools, right? That's what they're called. Yes. And we are going to check this whole map for them. And when we don't find them, we're going to brush it off. Because we understand there's going to be bugs in early access. There will be bugs. Is that all? I guess there's a little unrevealed here and here. And down here. In the southwest. Oh, other than there. Anything over here? No, looks like it's probably dead end. Yeah, that's a dead end already. Alright. Alright. This is the last of it, chat. Don't think it's gonna be here. Is that all of it? I think that's everything, chat. Let me just find an object on the ground. Actually, I can put one there. I just wanted to... No, actually, it wasn't being shown. When did I fat finger Z? Sorry, chat. I'm just thinking in my head, what's the likelihood that I missed it because I didn't have items always being displayed? And I'm gonna go with pretty small. It's a quest object. It would have had some kind of visual indicator, something for the player to key off of, that it had importance. I have enough confidence in GGG that they would have had that. So we're just gonna call it what it is. And Snibberg yesterday also made the comment that they were not able to find the item as well. So it may not be in the game at the moment. Whether through deliberate or undeliberate circumstance. Oh, I am starting to run lower on these. So I am getting more and more interested in using some of these exchanging for fragments. I'm pretty happy with my boots. I'm not looking to replace my boots. Hat could be better. This is just better. 44.37. Life. It's possible. I might still want this. Fire res. So I'm losing life, getting fire res, losing life regen, getting more defensive stats. I don't think this is really that impactful. Oh wait, no, this has a... I missed it. This has a slot. I think I just want I want more defense. Let's just jam some more defense in there and put it on. Yeah. Because that should bring it up to be worth, I think. Let's just make sure you don't have anything we
How
want.
can I be of aid?
In this, I don't think. Reduced charges per use. Increased amount recovered. Just better. Nice. Wait. Oh, you have quality. Well, that makes it not better. Warmer gloves. All right.
Young one.
I want shards. Give me shards. Okay, money. Okay with everything I just sold, right? I don't know why, for some reason. In my head, I'm like, did I just sell something bad? No, it's fine. Stash all this stuff. Do I want... I think I want to... I use these so often. Fragmentation rounds are such a big part. Like 2% damage is actually probably worth. Alright, and with all of that said and done, please do forgive me, chat, while I go use the restroom really quick. These morning streams will probably need 1 or 2 extra breaks to account for extra caffeination. Alright, I will be back in just a couple minutes, chat.
I'm losing my mind in a wave of you. Swept me up like the ocean blue. Can't lie, gotta face the truth. I'm falling harder than I wanted to. And they say don't go diving in too deep, but I'm already diving in so carelessly. I'm losing my mind in a wave of you. Swept me up like the ocean blue. Can't lie, gotta face the truth. I'm falling harder than I wanted to. And they say don't go diving in too deep, but I'm already diving in so carelessly. Your tide is getting hard to resist, but I don't mind. Honestly, I could get used to this. My mind in a wave of you swept me up like the ocean blue. Can't lie,
All right, chat. Let's keep going. And we're back. All the way back. See the game? See the game? See the hear me? Hear me. Well, we have the sec chat. Whether you're hanging out with us live or if you're just catching a VOD, if you would, please do be so kind as to give us a follow. Following the channel is really going to help us please the algorithm gods and get us in front of some eyes at the start of our stream. What we're trying to do here, chat, is more than just make a channel. We're trying to foster community. And for that, we need people. And it starts with one. So, if you can, give us a follow. We appreciate it. And looking forward to ever get a chance to see you in chat. Come say hi. I don't bite most days. Alright. Where were we? We just cleared our inventory. We still don't have a better weapon, and we're very sad about it. I haven't checked, actually. Is there any chance you have new inventory yet?
Who goes there? Take your time.
Oh, you do. I did not think that you would this soon. Must have leveled. I like this chat. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Anything? Are these anything good? Back to the additional bolt, slower reload thing, 1.1 reload time. Accuracy, crit chance, just some cold damage. Just you want 500 gold for this piece of crap? And you're only going to, this is not balanced, but it's fine. 17 to 50 damage physical, which is a massive upgrade. I mean, truly massive. You even get to keep almost the same amount of fire damage. We're losing a point on the max. And then, yeah, it's shooting slower. And that does make us sad. But it's not 1.1 reload slower. The reload's still 0.8. There's a lot of damage, chat. Let's give this a shot. I am totally worth spending. Happy to spend this much money on that.
May it serve you well.
I hope it serves me well also. Speaking of which, do you like sell blacksmith whetstones?
Sans guide you.
I suppose somebody sells blacksmith whetstones, right, chat?
What have you learned?
I know that there's the salvage bench.
What?
I haven't talked to her yet. Is this worth just like putting in the inventory? I mean, like, so it's a 1-for-1 swap with our current charm. Oh my god, I just realized. I think I'm an idiot, chat. Well, not specifically just for this.
Stay inside.
Can I? Yes, I can. I don't have an infinite supply, but probably worth. Duration? Sure, I guess. Oh. So we improved that one. We didn't swap for the cold. I didn't swap for the cold. I didn't say it, chat. But I believe that my cold res is fine. I mean, fire is almost close to that, so really lightning would have been better, but we're fine. We're fine for now. Let's look at this thing. Oh, that's great. Do I have any? I don't have any whetstones, right? No, did I save? I think I saved one, right? We saved one whetstone, chat? Yes, we did. +1 max damage, easy clap. So this has 2 ND. I'm not going to use, I don't think I want to be using any of my currencies on this item. You know, I love it. It's great. We're Act 2 and all that. And I was doing okay before this upgrade. We're going to check it out. I think that this upgrade of damage is going to be huge. I no longer have any concern for that. I'm going to hang on to... I don't see a reasonable world where I want this back. A lot of times, chat, you'll see me hold on to my previous weapon. In fact, almost all the times you'll see me hold on to the previous weapon. Just in case. A little paranoid, you know? You know, sometimes there's like a stat that you didn't realize is ruining your build on a weapon or whatever. Like, I mean, anybody have explosive arrow builds with what was the name of that skill? The one that elemental overload, was that it? Or the one that made enemies vulnerable to elements other than the type that it was applied by. Either way, the point is that you could totally ruin a build just by having a single point of fire damage on your weapon. Very few builds that had that, though. But for that reason, you know, usually just hang on to your last weapon. It's such an important item. But I'm not going to be using this. I want that whetstone instead. I no longer have any concerns for this crossbow.
Stay in sight.
+1 minimum. Easy clap. Alright, let's get back to it, chat. Let's get back to work. Alright, we want to go to the Halani Gates. Wait, do we have a... We don't have a skill point. We travel up here at the head of the caravan, right? Oh, that's right. I said I was going to talk to the... I'm trying to actually talk to people, chat.
Speak up. I have a very long official
Just do this for a
title,
minute.
but you may simply address me as Zaka. The young ones will harp on and on about our strict traditions, but I'm old enough to get away with it. So I do. My role is that of a keeper of tales. I was chosen by my predecessor, rather than being allowed to become a Dekara or perform other duties. I'm not permitted near combat, for the stories I keep are one of our most valuable resources. We understand the plains of Vastiri through the lens of these words handed down to us over the centuries. We see what used to lie where sand dwells now, and hear the bold proclamations and lamentations of yesteryear. That is my role, to be the worldly eyes and ears of the Adura. Nasima, yes, Nasima. A great warrior, though with a complicated legacy. Born with eyes the color of blood, she was left to die among the dunes for being blind. But the Ferredin found her and raised her. A Balbalik, one might think, but no. She became an impressive warrior in her own right. And when called upon to raid her people, she recognized her mother's voice and turned and slaughtered her Ferredin captors. A true role model from the ancient days and a wonderful sleep tale for the children.
I'm not sure if that last part's true. I'm not sure you want to be telling that story to kids.
This is the tale as it was told to me by our Akara's Tale Woman before me, and as told to her by the Tale Woman before her. These words have remained unchanged since the beginning. Many thousands of years ago, we were a simple people, hunters, roamers. We moved valley to valley in search of meat and berries. There was none of the discipline we know today, but that was about to change. These fair plains became barren and lightless. A time those generations called the winter of the world. 1,000 years of ice brought hardship and suffering, but that was only the beginning. To the south, the foreign tyrant An fell, and horrible creatures flooded forth under this darkness, seemingly born of bone and blood and foul magic. Survival meant banding together and creating the strict traditions that eventually became what we know today. To fight was to live. Disorder meant death. In the darkest depths of that era, when hope was but a memory, the twin sister Sekimas, Solarai and Landara, arose to unite our scattered peoples for the first time. They wielded the essence of gold and silver, gleaming with such ferocity that the grey skies had no choice but to give way. The creatures retreated under the sands, never to be seen again, and our fair plains blazed with emerald forests and sapphire rivers. This brought about the most glorious age of our people, a time of conquest, wealth, great heroes, and gods that lasted for another 1,000 years. But then, one fell winter, the gods vanished. Our beloved Garukan was the last to succumb, holding on for 2 moons against a powerful innovation. She gave what final orders she could, mandated our traditions be upheld, and then went silent. The Maraketh were not disturbed. We did not lose hope. We knew who we were, and those values had not left us with the departure of the gods. When the sky burned, when the Vaal fell, when the Eternals came and sought to be our masters, and then fell as well, we endured. We have protected these fair plains for 304 generations, and we will continue to do so for another 304. That is our duty and our birthright.
That was just one option. I mean, I clicked on all of it.
She was a fierce
She had a bit to say
warrior
on that.
before she was blinded in battle. Focused, determined. Losing her sight has not changed that. I have no doubt that she will become skilled enough at blind fighting to rejoin the ranks someday. Indeed, blind Dekara were once instrumental in decimating an Eternal Legion during a sandstorm ambush. So it is not without precedent. I will tell your tale.
Not sure that's a good thing.
I know what Jaman-Ra intends. Atop the burial spires of Deshar lie the Maraketh's most honored dead. The king has become driven by madness to seek any trace of ancient flesh from those of renown or power in life. He intends to feed their bodies to the horrific creature he keeps in a cage behind his throne. They call it the Beast. I have seen it, and the sight haunts my nightmares. I am of the Faridun. We are the shadows of the Maraket, the unwanted and the forgotten. Some time ago, a foreign woman came to us and offered us the power to take back what was ours. We took her deal. We had no idea what it would cost us. When she finally brought us the beast, it was not the glorious power we'd been promised. It was horrifying. Those of us who did not want to make war, those of us who were afraid of the beast, Jaman-Ra sealed us in the mine when his dreadnought was complete. This madness must end. Some may call me a traitor, but I do not seek the destruction of my brethren. I seek their salvation. You need not trust me. You will see the truth of my information soon enough. I ask nothing of you, only that you do what you know is right. This corruption that plagues the land, I cannot bring myself to fully believe it's the reason for my people's sickening turn. I know that when the beast first came to us, when Jaman-Ra was raised from death, he quickly became covetous and prone to fits of rage. Soon, that fervor gleamed in the eyes of those around him. You say it's his corruption, but I have not seen anything in my brothers and sisters that was not already there. Corruption may exist, yes, but it does not fully control. It only excuses. The Faridun are warring against the Marakets because they desire to do so. They have always wanted this conflict. They want to make those who abandoned us suffer. What is that being? Does it travel with you? I would tell you not to trust a mysterious stranger in black, but that would make my own situation rather difficult. I cannot say I view the Maraket favorably, but there is no other power to which I can turn. Jaman-Ra is going mad, and I know that the Maraket will unite their scattered Akaras to confront him if the need is great enough. I believe that it is. The Maraket have no idea how great we number. We are larger than any one Akara by far, and my brothers and sisters hold a great bitterness, even before corruption came among us. Everything we do, from our garb to our food, is made opposite to the Maraket out of spite. I still feel some of that anger when I see them here, standing proud and colorful. Asala promises them a return to their glory days. But do they not have such glory now? I must pursue what I feel to be right. Asala might yet decide to have me put to death, or abandon me to the doom of the desert. I know these risks, but I had to try anyway. If you had seen the darkness rising in the hearts of my brothers and sisters, you would understand. I am not betraying them. I'm trying to save them from themselves. This Oriana, the one you called a countess, Jaman-Ra has declared her our queen. She first came to us from the south and seemed sympathetic to our cause. She promised us power, the power to take back our lives. She left for Azomite lands, vowing to return with something that would resurrect our greatest hero, Jaman-Ra. With that hope dangled before us, the Faridun united for the first time since his death. We prepared, as she asked. We took the quarry. We began working on the dreadnought. I am ashamed to admit that I was a devout believer in the cause. Until the day she kept her promise. She did return. She did bring the power to resurrect Jaman-Ra. She brought the beast. The sight of that thing chilled my soul. Those of us who objected to its presence were forced to work, mining and finishing the dreadnought. By the time we were done, madness was already rife, and we were sealed in the mine to die for supposedly betraying our people.
If I talk to you,
If her information proves to be truthful, then she will live. If she is a deceiver sent to misdirect us, she will be left to die in the open desert once again. For glory.
oh, cool. It's not actually obvious in a way that's like good. They aren't actually all swaying on the exact same rhythm. It's very easy, I imagine, for a game developer just to, use the same literal animation. Just repeat it, tile it, right? Get a whole swaying from all of them simultaneously. But that wouldn't actually be true to life, right? They don't all sway, perfectly in unison. Like in a cartoon. It's just a little thing, but and they certainly have. I've seen it in video games before, right? Where they do literally just tile. They would just copy this exact object model, even with the timing and everything. But they didn't here, and it creates for a much more authentic, immersive experience. Just a little thing. But somebody put thought into that, chat. Somebody took the time and realized, like, yeah, if we just stagger them a little bit. I mean, it's probably behaving according to some kind of physics engine, which makes it all the more realistic, but good shit, man. What was I doing? Do you have anything?
What have you learned? It takes courage to go against one's people. I once faced a similar decision. There were men and women like me who believed themselves to be exceptional. And they were correct. Terribly, horribly correct.
I hear a little bit
I
of
cursed myself to
James
a
Earl
permanent
Jones in his
exile
voice.
from my own peers by betraying them. I was unlike mortals, but hated by immortals. I was alone. I would do it all again, and I still might. I was asleep during the era of Shaman-Ra. I cannot attest to the truth of Risu's tale, though I cannot say it is outside the realm of possibility. The Maraketh have strict traditions, erring on the side of brutal. They call themselves the Faradin in this era, but they have died out and been reborn many times. They are not an independent culture. They are the Maraketh's dark secret, the inevitable consequence of life's haphazard nature.
Interesting.
A society cannot simply purge itself of the weak, the ill, or the disadvantaged. Those unwanted newborns abandoned among the dunes. They rarely die, no matter how much the Maraketh wish to make them simply disappear. No, they live. The Faradin are the shadow of the Maraketh, always just out of sight, always watching. They rescue those children and raise them up on the outside, looking in. An unspoken relief for the father and mother that must give up their child. But a gathering storm fated to one day return home with a fury.
I appreciate that lore. Fascinating.
Whatever it takes.
Care for a story? Shaman-Ra? That's a tale I rarely tell. Every few generations, the Faradins stir up trouble. Shaman-Ra was their most successful attempt at causing problems. A very long time ago, he spread dangerous ideas among the outcasts and spoke to the Maraketh as if they were equals. His offenses were so great The Sekimers joined together to approach and rebuke him. The tale says that he was so in awe of the glory of our leaders, he ended his own life and chose to fall forgotten in the
sure that
sands.
happened.
It is a strange conclusion to his tale, I must admit. But this is what is told. If he has been somehow reanimated through corruption, he will have only one goal. Harming
I mean, to be
us.
fair, it sounds like you guys are kind of a dick to his people. So,
Stay inside.
kind of get what you pay for. Alright. Anybody else that needs talking to?
Who goes there?
What?
I don't think I have anything I can salvage yet. I need to keep
How can I?
remembering that, though. Okay, I'm super excited to go try this new crossbow. It's not bow, it's a crossbow shot. Alright. Cool. Okay, well, we discovered last time that I think both these go to the same place. There's two exits to the giant mammoth land ship, and oh, we get to see all the slaves this time. Hi, guys. Sorry. Dude, they need to feed these people. Fuck me. It's just so gritty. This is like a fairly impactful statement about the lore for the Mariketh. And I'm fairly certain GGG very deliberately made it. This statement. So I'm curious to see. Maybe the Mariketh aren't still good guys come the final act. We'll see.
Something's up. We've stopped.
Wait, you just figured that out? What okay.
The Halani gates are closed, and the Faradan hold them in defense of the beast. We will have to find another way.
Okay.
Move swiftly.
Can I... Wait, do we have to get back on the ship then? A return to the caravan. Okay. Tough level. But we got it. Wait, she's up here, right?
The Halani gates are closed. Then Jaman Ra must have succeeded in capturing them. He planned to close the gates to prevent the Marraketh from interrupting his harvest. A siege from the front would be impossible now. But there is another way. An ancient passage lost to time. It was used by the traitor Balbala. I can show you where it is, if you will use it to stop Jaman Ra before it is too late.
What do you sell? Oh, you sell random stuff. I need to not forget about this. Actually. That's a helmet? That does not look like a helmet. That was a belt. So I presume that it's not actually random, insofar as like the model that's being shown is relevant. I guess that's why it has the armor and it tells you what base types it has. So it's actually probably going to be this type. It's just, I wonder if it actually will choose like the tier of the base type independently. And that what you're doing is just selecting, okay, I want armor, or I want energy shield. I think I don't want to replace this chest plate just yet. I mean, it's not obviously the best in the world, but it's not my worst piece. I don't think. This is actually not great, but we did get that slot on it. I would love if I could get attack speed on some gloves. I'm presuming that's still a rollable attribute on gloves. So let's we got some money. Let's gamble, huh? What do we want? We want evasion, or do we want hybrid? Let's just try for a pure evasion first. Don't think we got there, chat. Let's try gambling on... Oh, we can do evasion, so you can just repeatedly gamble. Do they not have stock? No stock. But I haven't run well yet. Let's try one more time, chat. Womp womp. I'm gonna hang on to those. It's possible that I'm gonna want that strength at some point.
Choose or do farewell.
I guess if we're going to be... Kind of want to get money back, obviously, because I just spent money to get these, but I'm feeling a little strapped for orbs, transmutation orbs and things, so I'm just going to go ahead and... Just thinking to myself if there's any reason I want to hoard these, because lightning res is not something I have an abundance of. Obviously, I like these better. These chilled layer gauntlets of rejuvenation I like better. So I'm not gonna sweat it. Let's keep the strength ones just in case we desperately need strength at some point.
Do not wander.
And let us get back to it. I want to test out my brand new crossbow, chat. I'm excited.
So, the outcasts have raised their new king from the grave, and he seeks to violate Deshar, to feed our honored dead to the beast. Such a transgression. Those vile dogs. Our city of the dead lies beyond the Halani gates. We should move to crush the Ferryden immediately. Let us see if this defector's information is truthful. Infiltrate this supposed passage, find your way to the top of the gates without being detected, and then call for aid. I shall answer. Move swiftly.
Use a desert map to travel to Trader's Passage. But I can't travel to Trader's Passage. Which I presume you want me to just go here. Cool. Cool. Ascend Trader's Passage. Time is it? All right, I will probably play for just a little bit longer at the moment, chat.
I hear movement in the dark.
I want to test out
Lots
this
of
crossbow
movement.
so bad, but I'm gonna have to.
You're dead!
See how it fares on these new enemies. Why did I miss? Anyways, I didn't sleep great last night, chat. Been up for a while today, so I probably will take at least what I'm thinking right now is I'm gonna do a little bit more gaming here in this zone. Maybe I'll wrap the zone up, take a break for a while at least. I actually might take a nap, to be honest, depending if I feel like I can. And then probably be back later in the day for a little bit more. Path of Exile 2. I have plans this evening, but before that, not too much. You get some grenades, and you get some grenades. Everybody gets some grenades. It's tough to say because I haven't actually like killed these enemies before, so I don't have like a relative baseline for how much more damage I'm doing. But I mean, I know this is a higher level area in the first place because this one's, I think this is level 20, right? The zone we were supposed to go to that we couldn't go through was supposed to be level 20. Monster level 19. So it's one level higher than the previous zone we were in, which makes sense. But that should mean in general these would be a little tougher, and they feel like they're actually getting shot down a little easier. It's the new crossbow, I think, chat. Doing more damage. Can't see how much from here, at least. Can I? Ah, that's right. The DPS is here. I did not realize. This is supposed to be my highest DPS. Well, we definitely should use it more, just to practice. I've kind of forgotten it exists today, to be honest. Use it once or twice, but that's about it. I like it. I like the idea of it. Specifically because it's a way for you to, or me, to, you know, start charging up those grenades. Get a little extra pop damage out of them.
I'll break ya! Need more time.
Kind of just ate that deliberately. I didn't think it was going to kill me, but you know what? It's actually pretty reckless. I don't know how much damage those actually do. I think I evaded them maybe. Superior, care about that. We care about superior things, chat. Why? Because I'm remembering that we have that salvage bench. Embossed boots? What are those? Embossed. What would I think embossed means? I don't know why, but I bet he has energy shield. No, it's just evasion. Cool. Think we get some moons here on those, chat? Probably not. Unlikely. Decree of imprisonment. Oh, let's listen to that in a second.
The traitor Balbala has been sentenced to 1,000 years of suffering as a djinn, bound in this place of her dishonor. Let no woman or man of Maraketh blood enter her prison before her time is served.
But they didn't date it, chat. Like, when is 1,000 years supposed to be up? Like, I don't know. That's not the right button.
Oi, gotta be something valuable behind those doors.
Maybe these are the dates? They gave you a lot of them. Checkpoint. Nice. There's a good chance I'm going to regret this, chat. Because I did have an instance disappear on me yesterday. But I really do need to use the bathroom just real quick. So we're not even going to swap over to Be Right Back screen. We're just going to step away for a moment and hopefully go back in and clear that zone. Be right back. Thanks for your patience, chat. All right, let's. Can we still enter the zone again? Sweet. Did it. Did it, chat. All right. Let us go and yeah. Let's before we go explore. That's got to be like a boss, right? Behind the door. So let's go check what's out over here first. Let's go see what the rest of this map has.
Eat this!
I really need to... There's no help menu, right? I'm trying to think where, other than just the internet in general, I could go to just see a listing of all of the status indicators, icons, that are underneath the health bar. That was a little close, chat. A little close, a little close. Not happy about it. I'm gonna be honest that I don't even know if all of the movement skills that used to exist still do. You know, like blink and like lightning warp or whatever. There is a strong incentive to try and find something like that though, for those scenarios. Or phasing. I don't. Phasing still a thing in this one. I actually hope It is not. Because if it is a thing, I will feel obligated to use it, I think. And I kind of like it that they're forcing me to think. Yeah? They make me think.
And deadly.
Mostly.
Well, that's one down.
Nice. I guess I can use that for a... It's a pretty small object to get a shard from. Checkpoint down there, checkpoint up here. Probably gotta actually hit checkpoints now that I think about it. I mean, part of me wants to avoid them until I have flasks that are needing a filling.
Not yet.
Oh. I want that.
Down.
Ah! Don't spray that web shit on me. Frayed shoes are evasion. What? Energy shield, don't care. Wait. It seems like a...
All these statues still just as dead. What was the point, eh?
Ascend Trader's Passage. So I guess I should have done whatever's here, because this is obviously the Ascension. The destination's got to be at the top of this. Unnecessary backtracking. Probably.
Eat this!
What's down at this checkpoint? Just some gold. Just some gold I decided not to pick up. I appreciate this, though. Like a little incentive to explore maps, you know? Find an extra little chunk of change. Which is always true, right? Like, if the more you explore maps, you'll find more chests or mobs or... But it feels different when they, like, actually give it to you. Let's go ahead and actually take that for... Like, as a, like in a kind of like a lore way, you know? Like it's part of the environment. There you go. Like it feels very deliberate. Like, oh, this place I am being rewarded for exploring and discovering. There was actually one place in... Was it the Chamber of Sins or something? In Geely 1, which it wasn't that way from the very beginning. Back in OG days, 10 years ago, it definitely wasn't that way. But a year ago when I returned to Path of Exile, I found this one room that repeatedly had just like a butt ton of gems just sitting on the floor. Support gems in heavy representation as well. I presume there's... I might regret it, but I'm just not going to walk over there. Oh, yeah, I hit... Does this checkpoint still count? Or if I die here, am I screwed?
This seems a bit excessive.
This is the Jinn. For 1,000 years? What was their crime again? Well, let's put you out of your misery, I guess. Although you're not going to be grateful about it. You're going to have to try to kill me, you know, as you do. Let's go.
Now, Jingak, I prove myself.
Rapid fire! Need a sec.
Oh. Okay, you teleport. Oh, cool attack.
Face me.
What? Frames, please.
Atul.
I don't know if any of this is coming through on the stream, but there is definitely some frame dropping happening here, and I don't know where it's coming from. It's not awful, but it is enough to make this... There, just lost a couple. A little bit less pleasing of a fight. Ow. Where'd you go? Hello? Where... Oh shit. Live poison. Is there no non-poisoned area? Go away, I'm busy.
Face me.
Stop them in their tracks!
It's not working quite as well as I want to in this situation, it seems.
Atul. Atul. Baria. Nakai.
Grenade for you, grenade for you, grenade for you, grenade for you.
Deck. Mists of tsunami. Sun's wrath.
Just run out of this. Ow. Yeah, shoot.
Not yet.
Sorry, chat. Focus. Focus time. Okay, so these ads Can I like interact with them before they do that thing? I haven't been paying attention to these. Actually, it looks like there's like some kind of coin spinning in the middle of that circle. Not this one though. Wonder if I'm supposed to like stand in it or something to prevent them from summoning ads. Ow. Maybe not. Maybe that's just what I do to get smacked in the face. I don't. Ow. Come on.
Visions of Jedi.
Where are you? Thank God you don't heal. This would be very annoying if this boss regen.
Face me.
More time.
Have some grenades, friend.
Yes, a coin.
Got him. Got him, chat. I guess we'll roll that. Maybe we'll get lucky. What's our inventory space look like? Not great. Well, I'll hold on to you until I throw you on the ground for... I mean, if I want to, we could always just go back to the town right now, right? And sell those things, chat, but...
Weak animal.
I don't know. No way. Let's go. I think, yeah, we're done with this area. I think. Didn't I already come through here? Where did all these spiders come from? I thought I heard the sound. They respawn? Maybe I just... No? Yeah, maybe they just always respawn. Just trying to pick up some XP as I move, chat. I'll leave that guy. Screw him. Pretty sure I killed them already. See, look at these guys. Killed those ones. And you. The Six Sisters, heroines of the ancient age.
Fire in the hole! Not yet.
Grenades for all of you. Super grenades. Got him. Visored helm.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
We don't care about this. This is quality on it, so we'll hang on to it if we can, so that we can turn it into a whetstone. These are just shards for us. This visored helm, though, has the potential to be rolled.
Bag of bones!
Anything down this way? There definitely is something down this way. Well, yes. Okay, actually the exit's this way. Could have sworn it's gonna be that way. Don't know why. Just said, my gut said it was gonna be north, chat.
Stop them in their tracks!
Leveling up. We already used this one though. I was. This one is actually interesting to me, chat. So let's move towards it. This careful aim. Extra damage from close range, which occasionally I am. Very occasionally. Because these guys keep walking at me. And eventually I just hit in the face with a shotgun. What is this? This little part of the map here? Would only be accessible probably through this passage. Right, chat? Oh, that's a wall. Walking into walls.
Machine!
Machine? You and I have very different definitions of machine, I think. Anything good here? Besides some fire bats? Nope, didn't look like it. Lace hood is actually evasion? Okay. And a rare. Like it. Alright, let's see. Let's just make some space. We're leaving the zone in a second, and I'm pretty confident that there's hopefully a waypoint. I'm pretty confident that there is hopefully a waypoint on the other side of these gates. But that sentence doesn't actually make sense. Because you can't both be confident and hopeful, right? Anything interesting up here? There's more up here than I thought there would be.
Here it comes!
See, that's what I'm talking about with earlier, with like the strategy being forced by motion and just how much more these guys seem to push back on us nowadays. Like I was looking at backing down this passage here, this alleyway or whatever, to try to avoid the mass of enemies that I had accrued. But I did notice while I was doing that there were actually more that had popped up down here. And so in the moment, I'm forced to reconsider, and I actually swung up here. If you saw, and popped a guy so that I could keep circling.
My pockets are full.
That's the value add of the constraint you're talking about. Or that wasn't a constraint actually. That was just, I don't know, a change in direction, I guess, for them. And I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's going good for the game.
Another notch on me helmet.
Hey, what's zone? What did I just pick up though? Oh. Okay, so this kind of connects back. Cool. I like maps that have this. Uh-oh, this is actually maybe a problem. Look at that, they're trying to lock me in, chat. This is what I'm talking about. They're trying to lock me in, chat.
Weak animal!
And I think they just did.
Not yet!
Please. Thank you. Alright, so obviously this connects here. We can check out what's here and there and then leave the zone. Hopefully for our waypoint, where we will be calling it for at least a while, chat. Take a break. I was going to try to eat something at some point anyways. But probably maybe lay down for a little while, get a nap, try to recover some of the sleep that I definitely missed last night. And hopefully we'll be, assuming everything goes well, or we'll be back a little bit later on in the day for just a little while. Another hour, a couple hours. Before some evening plans that I have tonight. It's been a lot of fun, chat. As always, I do ask if you get the chance, if you have it in your heart, to please do give us a follow on the channel here. It's going to be a big help. in getting our community started. I have a lot of plans for the community. I'm really excited to get to show everybody all the things I've been working on and thinking up. So, yeah, hit that follow button. And thank you. I appreciate it. All right, let us go, hopefully, to the waypoint in the next zone. They've been pretty consistent. I don't know, have there been any zones that didn't have... I'm sure there must have been some zone that didn't have a waypoint at the start of it, right? But they don't feel to be very frequent, to be honest. Waypoint. Yep. And it makes sense.
Someone's fighting up ahead.
It makes sense. Because it does feel like they put a lot more into each zone. It definitely is taking me longer to clear each zone. Now, maybe that's just me needing to get good, you know? Maybe I'm not as efficient as I should be, or what not. But, I'm having a blast with it, all the same. And so what I was saying, though, chat, was that because they put more into each zone, it takes you longer to clear them. It makes sense. The waypoints are essentially your progression system, right? Like they're your autosave, as it were. And it give you a new autosave whenever you start a new level in most games, right, chat? So, anyways, let's switch over to our just chatting screen. Hopefully everything's been working well. If it hasn't been working well, it's going to be pretty late to recognize it at the actual end of the stream. So hopefully all the audio came through great. I am keeping the checkup on that, so yeah. I don't know. I actually don't have anything really meaningful to say at the moment. I guess I need that sleep, chat. I'm just a little tired, and my brain is I'm multitasking, but I'm not multitasking well. And so we'll take a little break. And I probably will be back on later tonight. This afternoon. I have something tonight, but this afternoon for a little bit more gaming. Sorry, chat. I know. Thank you for staying with me while I struggled to say see you later. But see you later. And if you do get a chance, please hit that follow button. I appreciate it. All right? Thanks, guys. See you around. Have a good one.